back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a talk-through video on this Halloween tutorial right here. I'm so excited to be getting this to you guys. It is something I'm extremely proud of. I tried to do it last week and it failed miserably, and Mykonos, my best friend, I was super discouraged. I was super pissed off, and I sat down last night and did it, and here we are. First Halloween look of the season, and I am just so happy with it. So on that note, let's just get into the tutorial, and I really hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Barefaced and beautiful, you know. To start, I'm going to lower the straps on the sports bra I'm wearing because I am going to be covering the upper part of my chest with body paint, and I don't want to get blue, green stuff all over my sports bra. To start, I'm going to be taking a spoolie. This is just something from a Morphe brush kit that I got a long time ago, and I'm going to brush out my brows real quick. They were a little wild, so I'm doing this because I'm about to pack eyeshadow over them so that when I go to paint them on later, they're not going to slide around. I learned this technique from Desi Perkins, her demon gaping holes, melting demon face thing. I have no idea what it was called. The blue Smurf demon. We'll call it that. All right. So I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC30. I'm just going to prime my eyes real quick. Okay, so going in with the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, I'm taking this turquoise shade here and then the green shade that was underneath it a bit. And I'm just going to pat this all over my brows like I said earlier. Using those same two colors on a B38 Morphe brush, same brush I used earlier, I'm just going to pack those two shades all over my lid space. Next, I'm going to take Inside Job from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette, and I'm just going to put this in the crease area to deepen it up, give us some dimension to the eye. We are dead, but we want to look glam, you know. All right, so I'm going to go in with my NYX Epic Ink Liner and create a really sharp wing, because as I said, we are dead, but we want to look glam. So now comes the fun part. But first, we must go in with our white eyeliner pencil. This is a Ben Nye pencil that I bought from a costume shop. I use this to map out all of my stuff, whether it be, you know, gaping holes, bone structure, whatever. And I use a white pencil because, as you can see, it's easy to wipe away if I fuck up, which happens quite a few times here. So I'm just mapping out all of the little spots on my face that aren't going to be green pretty much, and figuring out, you know, what I want stuff to look like. It all changes, guys. It all changes. I swear it's all going to come out completely different than what I drew it as. But learn this tip from Desi Perkins as well. I don't know how to hold a mirror. All right, so I am mixing a color here with a couple shades in the MEHRON palette, and I'm just literally going to paint my face now. This takes a long time, guys, so please be patient. This is a water-based paint, so all you have to do to wash this off your body is literally get in the shower and stand there for a long time and let it all come off you. But this does take a long time. I'm still trying to find the perfect ratio of cream color to water where it doesn't look so translucent, sheer, whatever word I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm gonna fast forward through this part and get us a little farther along, okay? Okay. And boom, here we are, super green. So I got ahead of myself and started painting the bone a little bit earlier than before I started filming. So here we are. I'm filling in the space where we are going to have our skull showing through and leaving that middle part blank because I'm going to fill it with black, but it is easier to start with white first and then go in with black just because it's going to turn gray if you mix them together. So I am literally just doing this the whole time. We're going to jump ahead through this as well. All right, going in with the black, I'm now going to create the gaps that exist between our bones and our face, like so. I'm not going to go too crazy just yet, but we'll get there. Don't worry. I do jump around a bit in this video, guys, so bear with me. I will try to, explain everything as best I can. Right now, I'm just trying to go over all of this white with more white so it doesn't look as, like I was saying, like translucent, sheer. Like, I don't want to see my skin underneath it. You feel me? We want it to look real, even if it's not. I am adding white by this black spot here, though, because it's going to help us blend it together and make it look a little more seamless later on down the road. So here I'm going in with a darker green on the edges, pretty much where all of the white liner is that borders the skin, or is supposed to be my rotting flesh pretty much. I do go back and change this. I end up not liking it. All of this really changes. I keep some of the green. I was trying to figure out how I was going to shade my face, but yeah, I change it all. So this also takes a while, so I'm jumping ahead, guys, but I'm pretty much just filling all these holes in with green. Here, I'm just roughly outlining along the jawline to make it look like, my skin is falling off or that I got ripped off, and that's why my teeth, jawbone is showing. And now with a really tiny detail paintbrush from Michaels, I'm gonna start outlining all of this in black. That's literally what I think the next few minutes are going to be about. So I am going to jump ahead. But when I come back, things are gonna look a little bit different. Don't freak out. I will explain everything that I did. But for the most part, I am gonna fill everything in with black and do some shading, but I will be right back to show you. All right, like I said, things are different. So I decided to go in on my eyebrows with a hot pink paint color that's in the palette, and now I'm just going to outline them in black. This is definitely more of a cartoony look, obviously. So I am just making everything pop a little bit more with the black outlining everything. As you can see where that green was, I did end up going over it with black. Those holes that were in my head before at the top there are now bigger and filled in with black. And then I will tell you in just a minute how I did the patches on the side of my face. So what I did was I painted it in with that dark green shade, and then I went in with black to do the shading, and I pretty much just blended everything together, and then I took the face color and added that in as a highlight. And I'm just creating these cracks in the skin so it looks more like my face is falling off. That's pretty much it, guys. It's just blending, and this is going to be a little bit darker, so I'm not going to go in with that skin color, but pretty much that's all I did. You could leave it just like that. Really, really easy. All right, guys, taking a really thin paintbrush, we're going to start doing the teeth. And while I'm over here, I am creating some cracks in the corner of my lips just to make it look like my face is falling apart more. So for the teeth, sorry I fucked up here. You can't really see what I'm doing. I'm literally creating like little weirdly shaped U's and just following along with where my teeth would actually be. As Desi Perkins put it in her video, which I will actually link down below for you guys, they're like little Hershey's Kisses. Here I am blending out this black so it looks a little bit less chunky. It's a little bit more blended. And then I will go back in and create those last few teeth that I want there. So now I'm going to take Inside Job again and finish up my under eye because I never did that. Again, jumping around. This is just gonna complete the eye look. And again, I'm not really going too in depth on this part because it's not the most important. So now taking my R41 Morphe brush, I'm gonna still have Inside Job on it, but I'm going to start shading. This is going to give all the areas where we have holes in our face, all those places, it's gonna make it look more real, it's gonna give it more dimension, it's gonna make it look less flat. So I'm literally just shading along the edge here, and I'm going to do that all along my face. So now we're gonna go in with Shh from the Dark Magic palette. This is just gonna give us another color that adds a little bit more dimension to it, just a neutral brown over top that Inside Job dark green color. Just some more, less flatness. Now I'm going to take Temptress and I'm going to start shading the teeth. Going in with a shadow rather than gray paint is a lot easier, and it's going to be easier to blend out. This is going to give us that real looking teeth look. As you can see, it's already adding a lot of definition to the face, a lot more dimension, and it just all around looks way better. All right, guys, that completes this look. I just finished up the shading all around my face. I didn't really miss much other than that. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun making it. I'm so excited for Halloween, guys. There's so many more looks coming. So thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.